Hey, it's Ellie from Magic Beans Videos, and usually I do videos to make parents' lives easier, but I'm speaking to you grandparents out there. I love you grandparents, I loved my grandparents, I miss my grandparents, and having essential products for a grandparent's home is vitally important. I know this from my own experience. I remember with my little kids, when I had little babies, having the right gear at my parents' home. We're there late at night, it's time to go home, the baby needs a bath, the baby needs to eat. If they don't have the right gear in their home, it becomes completely inconvenient. I would have to schlep my stuff to their home. I didn't want to do it. So having the right gear at a grandparent's home is absolutely essential. So I'm going to go through a checklist of my absolute must-haves for grandparents' home. I have a cornucopia, if you will, of my favorite products, and we'll talk about them. Let's start with a car seat base. Now, this is an infant car seat. Infant car seats are what babies these days come home from the hospital in. It's designed and optimized for infants, and your child, the parents, if I'm talking to grandparents now, probably have an infant car seat. And though these can be installed without the base, and if you look at other reviews, I talk about installing car seats without the base, but they come with this base. And the base is something that's installed into the car. Now, if you live in the neighborhood of your grandchild, or if you just want your grandchild to be ported around safely, having one of these things installed into your car is vitally important. And though a base comes with the infant car seat included, you can buy an extra base and have this for your own car. And then you'll know that your grandchild's installed safely every time. The problem with infant car seat bases is that this base only works with the Nuna car seat. So if you are a grandparent and you have multiple kids, those kids, that generation, needs to coordinate what type of infant car seat they're going to buy. Because if you have a Nuna for your first grandchild, for your first kid, but then your second kid has a kid and they have something like an Upper Baby Mesa, and Nuna won't fit into an Upper Baby Mesa and vice versa. So having some family coordination on what base you get is really, really important. We see this all the time. It's really annoying for grandparents. I just spent all this money on a base and now my other kid had a kid and it doesn't fit. Really annoying. So get that base and it's going to make your kid safely put in the car. The next thing, while I'm back here, let's talk about a changing surface. So this is a Maddie changer, and this is what changers look like these days, grandparents. You can get a traditional looking changer, which has a fabric topping to it, and it comes in a different design. But the nice thing about this type of sort of plastic cleanable material is you can get this in lots of different colors, and this is universal. Put it on any dresser, put it on any type of surface, and you're able to change the baby and have them have a changing surface in your home. Great, because your baby grandchild is going to come to visit and you're going to need a place to change the baby. Cool thing about this, pop it into the closet and the child's not here and you don't have to wash anything. Super, super convenient. And also having a set of wipes in your home is also really good to have, and maybe some diaper cream if that is what your child and your grandchild use. Figure out the brand that is right for your grandchild to make it super comfortable for them. We want them to visit. Grandchildren are delicious. You'll agree with me, right? So that is important for them. That's important for you to get the right stuff for your home. Now, they used to call them playpens, they call them play yards or travel cribs, but this is a travel crib. This is the Upper Baby Remy. You can get this from a bassinet size. You can get this. This comes in two positions. As a bassinet, I have this set up as the toddler crib, and you'll use this when your grandchild comes to sleep. Comes with a mattress included, but the cool thing about this is when you take the mattress out, you can fold this up in 2 seconds. So when your grandchildren leave eventually, and we'll miss them, you can just fold this up and pop it into your closet. Travel cribs come in lots of different varieties, but Remy is a really great one. Just so you know, I have a full checklist. I'm doing some more products, just wait 1 second. But if you go to mbeans.com, I'll put a link below. You can see a checklist of all my favorite grandparent essentials if this is something you need more help with. Now, a bouncy seat is another absolute essential. When your grandchild comes to visit, where are they going to hang out? Where are you going to put them? So if you get a bouncy seat, and this is the Baby Bjorn bouncer, you can move this from room to room. It's really light. And again, I like things that are easy to fold and store. I do not want to have your home cluttered with baby products. And the nice thing about this little baby born bouncer is you can see it folds so easily, and set it up. You can use this from newborn, and you can add a toy bar to it. And also, it's not gaudy. It's actually kind of attractive, and it comes in lots of different styles. So this is definitely a recommendation for me. Now, you can get this from any types of prices, and these a bouncy seat starts at like, maybe 30 bucks, 40 bucks, but it can go up to $200-ish depending on what you get. But here's something to really consider. I know for my parents, my oldest child is 20 years old. My mother's youngest grandchild is under 1 year old. My parents have 10 grandchildren, like I said, aging from like a couple of months old, Charlie, my little youngest nephew, to my oldest Audrey. So the gear that you get as a grandparent should be some of the highest quality stuff, because you, like my parents, may be using the bouncy seat, which they have, for 2 decades. So definitely invest in quality and something that's built to last, because God willing, you are going to have lots of grandchildren for many years, and that's just something that people don't always consider. The other thing that's really convenient to have is a stroller. Quick handoff between you and your child. Hey, mom, dad, can you take the baby, please? Because I have to run out for a date or to the theater or to a movie or to a business thing. Hey, take my baby. Having a stroller in your home is going to be convenient. Again, for my parents, again, for all those grandchildren, having a stroller, and for them, a lightweight stroller, something that's not too heavy, something that's easy to fold, easy is really important. I don't think there's an easier stroller than the Nuna Travel. It folds just like this. That's it. It folds really easily, and you can push it around, put it in your closet. It's high quality, and another thing about this is this works with a Nuna Pippa car seat. So if this is the car seat, and this only works with the Nuna Pippa car seat, if this is the infant car seat that your child has, it clicks right in and you can go. And then you just remove it from the stroller, and it is just, like I said, super easy. Fold it down. If you have to go up and down stairs, this would be really easy. Mom, you should really get a Nuna Travel. I just love when my mom I have this YouTube channel with all the different videos that mom will push around something like a Nuna Travel. I might send you one, Mom. So like I said, it's the end of a long weekend, and now it is time for the baby to go home. We need to give the baby a bath. So having some hooded towels in your home would be really helpful. Some baby all-in-one wash. Again, find out what brand shampoo, soap, etc. your child uses. Make sure you have the same brand. We want to make sure that your that your grandchild is super comfortable, that your kid is super comfortable, and just go to mbeans.com, buy the same brand of product that your child has. It'll just be easier for you. And finally, have a bathtub of your own. I love the Flexi Bath. Again, things that fold and you can store. The cool thing about a Flexi Bath is you pop it open, it becomes a bathtub. You can put it in a tub, you can put it in your kitchen, you can get an infant insert for it so it works from newborn, and then fold it up and put it away. It is a super convenient product. Last thing is mealtime. I have a Stoka Click high chair, which you can take apart in just a couple of seconds. I'll show you in a second. But also having some plates and some dishes and some forks and spoons, having utensils in your home if your baby is at the age to eat food, an easy peasy mat. Just having those essentials in your home is just going to make it more convenient. Again, I'm telling you this from personal experience. When you know as a parent that the grandparents is all the stuff you need, the familiar stuff, the easy stuff, it just makes going to visit so much more convenient, and you're going to thank me, grandparents, when you get all that right stuff, and your kids are going to be like, oh, mom and dad, you're awesome, you have all these stuff, I'm going to come visit more often, and you'll see your grandkids even more. But like I promised you, the Stoka Click is really a fantastic product because you can just take this apart. If you don't want to have this near you, just take off the footrest, and then the legs pop off in one click. You take off the 4 legs, and then you click them back on, etc. And you can store this away. It's also really light if you want to move it from room to room. And it comes in lots of different colors. And again, you have a little easy peasy mat. Easy peasy, by the way. I just say things really fast. Can you slow down? I'm sorry, I should slow down. This is an easy peasy mat. Easy peasy is a product So it's a mat that doesn't remove from the tray. So it is silicone, it's super safe, and you can feed your grandchild in the easy peasy mat. There is one more product that is an absolute essential. It's on our checklist. So go to mbeans.com, download the checklist to find out what that last product is. But I hope you found this interesting, grandparents, and I want to teach you more about baby gear because that's what I'm here to do. Want to make your life easy. I want your grandchildren to come visit you so that you have a happy experience with those grandchildren. So go check out one more of my videos after this one.